first. Earnhardt is in second. Young Dale Earnhardt hitching his wagon to the star of Richard Petty as he tries to win the Daytona 500.
Dale Earnhardt was a common man from common roots. His father, Ralph, lived in the working-class town of Kannapolis, North Carolina, and lived a racer's life in NASCAR's minor leagues.
Now Earnhardt challenges Pearson and blasts into the lead. It looks as though they found something wrong with Yarborough's car. Is that right?
Well, they found an illegal wheel on it.
And this would make you the winner if this protest is allowed, huh?
Well, I guess it do. We all knew about it.
Is that right?
Yeah, we was all told before the race.
Well, how do you feel about winning one this way, Ralph?
Well, I'd rather outrun him, but we wasn't allowed the wheels, and being he was running the wheels, he was illegal, I guess.
Well, a possible winner is Ralph Earnhardt.
Ralph was a hard-driving man with a soft-spoken manner. Those traits were passed down to his son.
Why would you want to do something that you know darn well could turn around and bite you, could kill you?
I had never wanted to do anything else. I never ever wanted anything as much as I want racing, or enjoy it, or like it, or would give up most anything in life to have it, you know.
Why?
If I was born in me, bred in me, I reckon.
Richard Petty's won 7 championships, and you know, there's your goal right there.
1 year after Richard Petty won his 7th and final championship, Dale Earnhardt won his first.
Richard Petty applies the chrome horn to Dale Earnhardt's car, nudging him a bit as he comes off the turn. Richard Petty looked to the inside. Kyle drops down, but Earnhardt shuts Richard off at the third turn.
Dale was the best at strategy of what to do and when to do it. When it came to a round-around racetrack, nobody worked any harder at doing the job.
Richard Petty pulling up for the lead. 22 cars the lead back. Richard Petty is trying to take that first spot. They are side by side coming through the fourth turn, down into the tri-oval. Petty bottom side, Dale Earnhardt high. Kelly Yarborough right behind, followed by Bobby Allison in fourth. Back in front goes Earnhardt.
Earnhardt was the ultimate driver from the way I saw it. Could run anywhere, anytime, under any circumstances.
Earnhardt just drives around.
It goes through the dirt.
I don't like finishing second.
I think they used to beat the floor down. They used to have to beat the floor down to get his seat down low.
Get him low enough.
He wanted to get low. He felt like he had so much more feeling. And I know if you can see the pictures of him back then, all you could really see was this.
He was smart enough to know that every bit of left side weight helped with a race car. And I don't think you can find the picture until we came later with the head restraints where that head wasn't over in the corner. He did everything he could to win.
Elliott now getting a challenge from Tim Richmond, but he closes again right in behind Earnhardt, coming down off turn 4. And Earnhardt loses it, goes on the grass, cuts back, and Elliott goes inside. And Earnhardt still got the lead. Incredible.
Well, that was something else. You know, Bill spun that 5 car out and caused a big mess, and then he come up there and tried to spin me out twice. I didn't take it.
He was just a smooth, low-key, didn't make a lot of racket. He just went out and done the job that needed to be done.
While Richard Petty was everyone's hero, Earnhardt was an everyman's hero. A modern-day cowboy charging down the track on the back of 700 horses.
There goes Earnhardt to the inside. The flat traffic goes back. Earnhardt survives, but Bodine and Schrader both go to the infield in a spin.
Let me say, it said you don't care who you run over as long as you get to the finish line first. That true?
I don't run over people to get to the finish line. I like to win races.
It is also said you don't care who gets hurt as long as you win.
I've never made that statement. Other people have.
you know, I really don't think about it. I go out and race hard and try to do the best for my sponsor and my team and hold their name up there. I don't do anything that I think would get them in trouble.
But you don't deny that you're especially aggressive or unpopular on the tour.
I'm a competitor, and I go out to race and race hard.
I just liked his style. He was quieter, didn't make as much commotion or noise, just went out there and delivered. I described him as somewhere between John Wayne and Clint Eastwood.